Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Champale and thanks for clicking on my video. Today's video will be 3 dinners that my family had this past week. I know I only did 3 meals. I usually do 4 or 5, but this week I was super busy with us getting ready to move. I'm trying to clean out, I'm trying to declutter. I had things for my oldest school, so I was so busy. I want to remind that I am not a chef. I'm just a mom feeding her kids so they don't go to bed hungry. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments if you do. I'm starting off skinning off my potatoes because we ate salmon. And you know, sweet potatoes take longer than salmon and broccoli to cook. So I just peeled them, cut them up, and I usually just do olive oil, butter, sugar, and I put them in the oven and let them get soft. And for my broccoli, I just steam it on the stove top with water and butter and salt and pepper. So that's why I didn't show you.
We're gonna do salmon tonight because my husband worked last night, so we didn't get to have salmon Sunday. And somebody asked me, how do I get the bones out of the salmon? I just rub my fingers across it, and if I feel a bone, I just pull it out.
I am by no means a salmon expert. I don't even eat salmon, so I just feel like I'm not good at cooking it. But my husband and my daughters eat it and they don't complain. So, I mean, I guess I do a good job. But I just make sure it's no bones in it. And once I'm done on the top taking the bones out, I flip it over and I cut the skin off. And then I rub my hands on the bottom of it also to make sure there's no bones in it. As most of you know, I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So I definitely don't want them to get any bones. I also have a 10-year-old, but she's pretty good about checking her salmon because she doesn't like for me to cut it. So that's all I do to make sure there's no bones.
Alright, dinner is done. This is my oldest. She doesn't like for me to break hers up, so she can pick out the bones if it is bones. We haven't had a problem with bones, so fingers crossed. This is my husband's. This one is for my 1-year-old. I chopped hers up to make sure nothing was in hers. And this is my 4-year-old's. Nothing's in hers. So that's dinner for tonight. Tonight on the menu will be stir-fried veggies. I have onion, carrot, and cabbage with chicken. I'm gonna do the chicken just like the chicken yakitori. I'm just not gonna put it on a stick. And then I have the hoisin sauce, soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sesame oil for a sauce. Don't mind that water barrel back there, I gotta cut it up. But let's get started. Alright, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of soy sauce. And I'm gonna have this recipe on the chicken and half of it on the stir-fried veggies. So I'm gonna also make a slurry so they will go in there. I'm gonna do a splash of sesame oil, and a tablespoon of hoisin sauce. Yes. Bye-bye. And I think I'm gonna cut my chicken in half just to make it more. And then once I cook it, I'ma dice it up for the girls. Or should I go ahead and just dice it up now while I'm cutting it in half? Alright, I'ma just go ahead and dice it now so I don't have to cut it once it's cooked.
I know I have my ring on in the videos, but every night that I took a shower, I took it off and I cleaned it really good with some Dawn dish soap and some extremely hot water. And I let it soak for 20 to 30 minutes, and then once I let it soak that long, I took it out, cleaned it with a toothpaste and a baking soda paste, baking soda and water, and then I rinsed it off with hot water again. I'm usually good about taking my ring off, but this week so much stuff is running through my mind with this move, with 3 kids, my husband, all this stuff. Like, it's just a lot going on, and I'm a planner, so I like to plan. So, and then I feel like I'm behind time, but I know I'm not. But yeah, I'm actually excited to move closer to base. A lot of people, a lot of Americans live on base. A lot of Australians live on base too. And then everybody has kids. I'm not the only one with littles. You know what I mean? But I realized after I put the carrots on the pot that the pot wasn't going to fit the cabbage. So I just let the carrots cook a little bit before I added them to my bigger pan so I could add the cabbage and let the carrots and cabbage and onions cook down. Alright, the stir fry veggies have cooked down and the cabbage is done. So I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of the mixture that I made. I did add crushed ginger and minced garlic, so make it taste good. And that's all I'm gonna add to this. And I'm gonna take it off the heat once the sauce mixes through and heats through. I'm gonna take it off the heat so I can cook the chicken. I stirred it really well to make sure sauce got all over this veggie mixture because I didn't want some sauce and some not. So I just made sure that it was covering everything. Do not mind my stove top, but I just heated up a little oil and I added in the chicken to let the chicken get color on each side. I'm all about color. Color means flavor to me. And you can't see any seasoning on there, but I promise I season it with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I'm gonna add the sauce that I made to it and let it cook until it thick up. When I'm cooking Asian inspired dishes, I usually don't add Creole season or Cajun seasonings because they never, I don't think Asian people cook with that unless they cooking like American food or something like that. Because I don't know if I ever seen Creole seasoning in the store. I know I've seen Cajun seasoning and cayenne, but I know I ain't never seen Creole. I'm gonna have to look next time I go to the store.
Okay, the girls in our plates are fixed. I topped mine off with some moist soy sauce, and those are my daughters. This looks good. How I have so much leftover rice in the fridge is beyond me. So tonight on the menu will be shrimp fried rice. I have the carrots, green onions, garlic, and onions. I made extra garlic because garlic make everything better. And I have some eggs, so I'm gonna crack them.
Hopefully when we move into our new house, I can actually have my schedule down pat. But see, when we move into our new house on the 4th, my oldest and my middle will be home and I have the baby all day. It is October break, so I have all three of my kids. I don't know what my October schedule will look like. Just bear with me. I'm still gonna post, but I try to post 3 videos a week, but sometimes I don't do that. I cooked the onions and the carrots and let it get soft. Then I added in the garlic. Now that the garlic is fragrant, I'm going to add in my eggs and let them scramble. No shade to anyone. Please don't take my next comment to heart. It's just really me. So no shade to other moms out there that's watching my channel. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, but I'm just letting you know my heart. I don't get to post 3 times a week sometimes because I am a present mom. Like, I like to be there for my kids. I don't like to miss nothing. And with this YouTube channel, this is just a hobby for me to share my love of cooking, even though I'm not a good cook. I'm just a mom trying to feed her kids. You know what I mean? But with this egg, I just cooked it slightly and left it runny. It was still runny when I added in the rice. So once I added in the rice and got it all chopped up, it was better. If you've been here for a while, I posted a fried rice video earlier in this YouTube journey, and it wasn't how I'm used to eating fried rice like the restaurants. This fried rice right here was really, really good, and it wasn't like wet, it was like dry. Like, I like my fried rice dry. I can't explain it. Like the rice, I can't explain it, but this fried rice was dry, and I want to say that it was because I put less soy sauce and less oyster sauce. It didn't it absorbed it very well, so it didn't leave like the bottom of the pot watery, if you know what I mean. But this fried rice was banging. I was mad that my family enjoyed it too and they ate it all. So it wasn't seconds this night. Also, when you cook fried rice, what else do you cook with it? Because this was good, but it wasn't filling. I need more food for fried rice nights. So let me know in the comments what all you cook when you have easy fried rice nights. Like I was saying earlier, just bear with me. I'm going to get my YouTube posting schedule down. So I hope you guys stick around to find out what days I will be posting.
I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of oyster sauce.
I did the small amounts to make sure it was incorporated well. I stirred it really well. Yeah, I'm eating rice that fell off the side. You gotta taste your food, right? And mom is chef, so mom get first
The shrimp
tastes.
are already cooked. I'm just gonna add them to heat them up. Just some leftover shrimp for my daughters. I just want the fried rice.
And I just mixed it real good to let the shrimp get heated all the way through and to make sure they was mixed in for my family.
Dinner is done. Everybody is home because it's dinner time. I just added some chili oil to mine. Like I said, no shrimp in mine. My husband's and my two younger daughters. My oldest already came and got hers. But
I hope this video gave you some ideas for meals to cook for yourself or your family. I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.